Okay, this is my 10-gallon nano lagoon. It was inspired by a series made by Indo-Pacific Sea Farms. Yes, I know the tank looks absolutely horrible. That's why I went out and purchased those macroalgaes. All the parameters are pretty good. I got a little high nitrate and phosphate. That's why the water quality looks pretty bad. I got about 30 of those snails. The anemone is in there somewhere. It's probably hiding or something. 2 Oscularis clowns. That little white thing, it's actually a shower organizer, but I put red dragon tongue in there to help take out nitrates and phosphate, but it just wasn't doing enough, so I got that piece of live rock with all this algae on it for about $10. It's not a deep sand bed. Yes, I know you see cyanobacteria, that's because of phosphates, but no, it's not a deep sand bed. It's probably at an inch at most. Live rock, you can see there's quite a lot in there, probably about 10 pounds. Yes, that's an acropora. Yeah, the glass is kind of dirty. Next time I make a video, I promise it'll look better. My clowns, they're actually doing pretty well. They're not fighting or anything. I'm hoping later on maybe they'll breed often. What's going on with this tank? There's a simple pump from Lowe's. It's a 50 to 80 gallon per hour pump. I know you really can't even see the back of the tank because the water quality is so bad. There's a heater in there. I forgot what kind. I got it from Walmart. The T5 lighting is I like T5s. You got the, well, let me turn them all off. That's the moonlight. I don't know. The camera's not really picking it up, but it's actually pretty bright in here. The actinic only gives you that nice blue, and the actinics never pick up on camera. I don't care what kind of camera you got. So yeah, that looks pretty bad. So let me turn the daylights back on. And if I turn the actinics off, I guess you could see a little better. Yeah, I used to have corals, but I had a mushroom coral, red. I had pulsing xenia and another type of xenia. I had a green star polyp, and the acropora is actually doing pretty good. The anemone is somewhere. What happened to those corals? Like I said, high phosphate levels and high nitrate levels. I'm praying to God they work, and they should. My equipment on the tank, I've already stated the T5. The pump from Lowe's, it's just circulating the 10 gallon. You don't need a high flow. I mean, you need high flow for corals, but you don't need something that's going to blow your sand bed away. Also, the skimmer, well, my bad, the skilter, a skimmer and a filter in one, is in the back, also creating flow. I'm going to tell you this now. Do not buy the Azu skimmers. They suck. It's good for a filter, but when you're skimming, it sucks. A lot of people say that you don't need a skimmer on a 10 gallon because the live rock and live sand will usually take care of it, but yeah, I might get a skimmer in the future. Talked about the snails. Oh yeah, this tank, I know a lot of people will say Oscularis need a 30 gallon. Yeah, whatever. But this tank was originally made for a seahorse. I had a whisper filter in here, and yes, I know the whisper filter sucks. What happened to the seahorse? No, it did not die. And right now I'm running open glass. I mean, it's open. There's, nothing's there. But before I had a screen on it, and I had 2 50-50 actinic 20 watt bulbs seen in the Nano Lagoon series, and that was over it. And my seahorse, I probably had about 2-3 pounds of live rock in time. I had the same amount of sand. The seahorse disappeared, and no snails got to it because I didn't have snails back then. I searched the tank up and down for a body. I tore the whisper filter apart. There was nothing in it. yeah, it just disappeared. And you probably say it decayed. Well, seahorses have exoskeletons, so they can't decay. Well, they'll decay, but some of it will still remain. Problems with this tank, yeah, nitrate and phosphate. So on my next update, yeah, you're gonna see a big difference in my tank. Last week I bought some Kobe pods. I got a turkey baster and took a little bit of the Kobe pods out of the container, put it in the tank. I still dose the tank with the ionic. I use what's it called? I'll tell you next time I make a video. It's some kind of iodine, just for the live rock to give a little extra boost. You don't want to put too much iodine in there though. I give it some phytoplankton and zooplankton. What else? Once in a while I add a little bit more trace elements, though the ionic will take care of it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't know if you can see it because like the water quality sucks. I don't even know if he's in that rock right now, but I do have